Hello there, fellow G Vegas Gridiron League mates. This is James Figueroa, Chief Executive Officer, Founder, Head Coach, GM, and VP of Player Development and Personnel for the Golden Rule. You know, we were really hoping that this week would be a turning point for us. Obviously, the developments of GG1 have provided quite the boost to the team, something we were very excited about. And, obviously the name change as well. Really big, being able to honor one of the NFL's great head coaches. Matt Rhule had lost 9 straight games heading into this week, and he was able to snap that streak against the Saints, which we're very excited about. But alongside with that, we just assumed that, I don't know, maybe that luck would carry over and help out the Golden Rule as well, and that we could snap our losing streak. We haven't. Our last regular season win at this point comes in week 14 of last season. We beat Chuck. Chuck nearly missed out in the playoffs because of it, but unfortunately, 13 Waffles wasn't able to get the job done that week, and we all know what happened from there. It's quite the scene. But we fell short again by 5 points. I think a stat correction this morning might have come in and made it about 6 points. But I just don't know. What more we can do. We've consistently been middle of the pack in scoring, which I'm very happy with. I'd be happy with middle of the pack. If we were 1-2 right now, I'd be very happy. But we're 0-3. We're winless 3 weeks into the season. This week we got Don't Take Kindly coming up, or I guess crickety, lickety split, crickety cricket, rickety cricket, whoever Chet is at this point. I'm right there with Shelly. Remind me who Chet is again? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. He's after the name change. But I feel like we should get a win, but I also felt like we should get a win last week. And I felt like we were in a good position to get a win in week 2. I felt like we were in a good position to win week 1. Every single week so far, the first 3 weeks, we've been projected to win. We've been the favored team to win, and we've lost in close games each and every time that have come down to a primetime game. This week was the first week that we didn't have anyone plan Monday night. Our opponent didn't have anyone plan Monday night, but it came down to Sunday night. And even late in the fourth quarter, it looked like Jeff Wilson was going to be a factor in that game. And he really screwed us over. He didn't do enough. So, we're reeling. This is a difficult position for us to be in. We've actually never in the history of the league started out 0-3. We've lost plenty of games in week 1. We've already been over that. We've lost plenty of games in week 2. Week 3 historically has been one of our best weeks. In fact, I believe we only have 1 loss ever in week 3. Well, now that's 2 losses in week 3. And, the theme continues to be the same. We're super close. We're super close. We're going to have a Matt Rhule mentality. We're going to focus on the positives. We're not going to focus on the negatives. Our team's great. Our team's doing great. They're doing exactly what we want them to do. We're close. We're close. And as long as we're close, between now and the rest of the season, I feel like we'll win some close ones here and there. We might lose some close ones here and there, but we'll also get a couple of wins as well. And we're happy with that. We love mediocrity. We just don't want to go on a date with Cardboard Sean. And I don't think that's too much to ask of this group. I don't think there's any chance that as things stand, without further injuries, maybe a few acquisitions here and there, I don't think there's any shot of us actually having to face that dreaded reality of going on a date with Cardboard Sean. I feel pretty secure despite our record. And with that being said, I think a lot of the other teams that are 0-3 are actually pretty decent teams that have just gotten on the bad end of the stick. And so we've got teams that have plenty of wins that, frankly, I don't think they're that good. And their scores show that. So we'll see what happens. But, like I said, Matt Rhule mentality, we're super close. So week 4, we expect to be close. We expect to actually cross the finish line this time and get our first win. We can't wait. So we'll see you guys next week.